They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to run now. And they've got it right across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 41 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Delay of game, offense.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Levis to throw it. Flush to his right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. And the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First and 10. Here's Levis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Henry up the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. A shot downfield for Burks. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his... They begin with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Levis to throw off play action. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Levis now on 2nd down. He completes it to Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
And this may be the one to build on right here. It's the 2nd quarter. They've got nothing on the scoreboard as of yet. They need to put something together, and this is a good start as they get the completion there for good yardage and a 1st down.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Levis sets up to throw here. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this 2nd quarter. They're moving it pretty good, and that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another 1st down.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there. Play action now. Levis. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle made at about the 38.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this 1st half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an first down. Henry going to be swallowed up in the backfield as he'll wind up losing about 3. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset?
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not. On first down, Levis. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Levis now off of play action. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. So we've reached halftime here at our initial. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Out come the Titans. Busy night for Henry continues. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Looking for Hopkins, and he's got him on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A first down carry for Henry. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, Levis. The Cockrell holds it in left side. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Okay,
so
ready?
into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. On third down, Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Oh, and you just... ...15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
Running from the gun with Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead.
Here we go, here we go.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Ready.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here. Flushed out right. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. 2nd down, here's Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Willis on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And he will have a Titans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll try the right side with Henry. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 119 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And here's a give to Spears. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. A shot downfield for Burks. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Oh, boy, Derrick Henry shaken up after that last play and in some discomfort down there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Willis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's Willis. And the catch made by Hopkins. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd down, it's Willis. That is caught. He's got room to roam. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Gets it out wide quickly. Burks with it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Willis's throw is on target to Burks. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Ready, break.
To throw, here's Willis. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Right back to the air again with Willis. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. Willis slides safely, and he picks up the first down. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Willis to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing, Willis. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This is Phillips yet again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Willis. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Here we go. 1st and goal. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. He's going to get it again, just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So Levis and the Titans now down by 7, 34 seconds to go. And the 4th down stop gives them a new lifeline, at least for the moment. Here's Willis. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Willis, he'll look to throw it. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, there's
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Love. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start.